Hi Leo, this is Jackie Tomlin, and today we are doing your reading. This is taking a look at your entire year for the year of 2020. This is my Christmas present from me to you. If you guys are seeking a psychic reading, contact me at JackieTomlin.com. I'll find a link to those readings below this video. Okay, guys. Also, go back to the channel's playlist. I think it's either under 2000 or whatnot, but you can also go back and refer to your 2019 reading for what this year looked like and see what resonated with you. But this is going to be a timeless video. It will remain on the playlist throughout the year 2020 because we're going to cover all the houses. We're going to cover all the categories. So if there's anything you struggle with during the year, please be sure to refer back to this video. Now, the focus on the video, as you saw by the title, is what you need to know. And if you purchase a reading from me, it says on my website, I like to end each reading with what you need to know, because often that is different than any line of questioning that you have. Okay? So that's the whole who, what, where, when, and why. Okay? So we're looking at Leo for your year 2020. At the end of the video, I will wrap it up with a quick segment on the love life because I know that's an all-time important question for all the signs. So Leo, starting with 2020, in your first house is the house of self. It's the house of you. I see you more happy and emotionally balanced than what you were in 2019. Okay? It's like, it's not that you've learned your lesson, you've learned your abilities. And you know what makes you happy now and you know what doesn't. And so you've really been working on that throughout 2019 because I'm seeing that it really reflects on you in 2020. So let's take a direct look. I'm pulling 3 cards per house for Leo. This is in the house of self for 2020. You guys have the 3 of Pentacles. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Knight of Wands. Okay? 3 of Pentacles showing that there's still a bit of financial stress around you, and this is what brings you down. This is what that journey inward, what you need to work on. Financial stress, because right beside that, it has the Wheel of Fortune, and what I'm seeing is anxiety. So, though you've made improvements on the emotions and your happiness, I still see a lot of anxiety over finances, but it does show that you guys are still pushing forward. Because you're in that happy spot, because you know your abilities, you're still pushing forward. Rounding up into your second house is the house of money. Honestly, guys, it's not a bad financial year for Leo, but it comes through stronger more in the second half of the year. I'm going to say fall, winter of 2020 is where you're coming in strongest throughout the year 2020. Okay? And there's something there that is a little bit of a disappointment. I have to give that warning to you. And I'm going to say on personal loans, that be advised to who you loan money to. So let's take a look. We're looking at Leo 2020 in the house of money, finances. What does the card say for Leo? Leo, 2 of Swords, the High Priestess, and Judgment. This is in the finances and in the house of money. 2 of Swords shows that you have decisions to make. And then we have the High Priestess showing your balance is being restored. Things are getting better. Things are improving. You are feeling more that you're sitting on solid ground. And Judgment, going back to what I said, if you really need to pass judgment as far as loaning out money, because this is the area, this is the last part of the year where I am seeing that you are working and gaining. But overall, what I'm seeing for that house of money, like I said, let's run from June to December. This is going to be your strength. Okay? Good luck and abundance. And notice I said abundance a lot. Okay? Moving forward, Leo. Coming up into your third house. And the third house is the area of transportation and communication. Okay? Communication, I feel that you're kind of holding back, that there are things that you like to speak up about, but you don't like confrontation. You don't want to upset the apple cart. Some self-esteem issues there in that communication part. An area of the transportation, I see positive changes. Okay, so let's take a look here, and we're looking at your third house. for 2020 for Leo. Leo, 4 swords, 3 of swords, and strength card, okay? Coming up in that area of transportation, it shows a need for rest. For some of you, and like I said, this is a general video, but for some of you, what I'm looking at are positive changes as far as maybe a purchase. This could be a purchase of a vehicle. This could be a trade-in. This could be something different with a vehicle. The 3 of swords and the strength card. This is where I'm saying it's a self-esteem issue. It's having the strength. It's putting things to the side and knowing it's okay to voice your opinion. This is something that you will struggle with throughout the year of 2020. Although I can say it's getting better, it's something that will progress through the year from January to December. It's nothing that comes easily for you guys. So coming up into your 4th house, your 4th house being the area of your home life, where you reside, what's going on at home. A lot of high energy here. There is a signing of a legal document. For some of you, you will be purchasing a home or leasing a home, but it's also some decisions to be made as well. So we're taking a look at that 4th house for 2020 for Leo. Leo, 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 4 Cups. Offer made, more than one offer being made. 9 of Pentacles, financial independence. There's the signing of that contract. And 6 of Cups can indicate that someone from your past is actually going to help you here. Okay? This is really strong for Leo. Like I said, we're looking at the category of your home. Things are going well. Things are moving forward. But for those of you that wanted to own a home, wanted to move this year, this is a year to make it happen. Very positive energy here. Okay, rounding up into your 5th house, we're now in the house of love. What's going on in the love life? And don't forget, stick around at the end of the video. I'll do a little separate poll on just the love life. Okay? All right, in love life. There's some of you guys that are beating yourself up. But what I really want to say is that you need to be open to change in the area of love. So Leo, 2020 in love. Leo, you have the 3 of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Devil, okay? Now, the Devil is generally a card that indicates there's someone that you need to separate from, someone you need to cut the tie with, someone you need to cut the bond with, someone you need to move away from. I do see changes in the love life for Leo. I'm just being honest here. When I see there is that 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is a card of reflection. I'm looking over past, a lesson well learned. What worked well for you in the past, what didn't work well for you. Queen of Pentacles, financial stability also shows you're holding your ground. You're not willing to bend. And like I said, for some of you, you're just beating yourself up. And you might be beating yourself up over past decisions. But there is a separation and a change of plans for some of you guys. Okay? And that's nothing to get upset because it's going to lead you to something better. Okay? So, moving forward with Leo, we're coming into the house of health, well-being, how you're doing overall, your well-being, physical, mental, things like that. Things are a little bit more slow-moving than what you want to see. Leo, you're not a patient sign. It's asking you in this house to dig for your patience. Okay? It also showed that you have a lesson well learned here. For some of you, you've been taking care of everyone else and neglecting yourself. So that's going to put a positive spin on things for 2020 as you put yourself first. But it also shows you're going to be criticized for doing so. So just to let you know. So Leo, what we got going on in this house for you? We have the Hangman. I'm glad you did too, Sonia. It's good to see you. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is that house of, like I said, health, well-being, physical, body, mind, and soul, all of that. The Hangman shows that you guys may be feeling stuck. that you may not be moving forward, you're not moving backwards, just not a lot of movement around you. But then we have that Queen of Wands coming in, shows that you're putting your foot down, you're being true to yourself, you're making this decision to move forward. And Ace of Pentacles shows that you may be taking on a new business adventure. We'll get into the business house here soon, but you may be taking on new money-making adventure as well. So this is what's going on with you, with your well-being, your health, things of that nature. It's going to be slow moving. You're going to have to dig for your patience, but you're going to make this year about you, okay? And like I said, Leo, be warned, you're going to be criticized for doing so, but I think it's a wonderful move on your part. All right, Leo, moving forward, we're coming up into your 7th house. 7th house is the house of marriage and contracts. So what do we have going on here? For contracts, I do believe there's more than one contract for Leo, whether you're purchasing a home, purchasing a vehicle. Very upbeat, very positive time for you guys. You make very solid decisions in that area. Don't have a fear there. But for whatever reason, I have a past connection here as well. So we're looking at marriage and contracts for 2020. Okay, we have the Emperor. You've got the Knight of Cups. And you have the Five of Pentacles, okay? The Emperor, that dominant type person, that controlling type person, that mentor, someone coming in with an offer of assistance. And right beside that, there's the offer of love. And we have the Five of Pentacles on walking away from financial problems. All right, let's cover that first. Hey, Dana, how are you? And what we're looking at walking away from those financial problems, I go back to signing of contracts for Leo in general for 2020. Student loans, home loans, car loans. I have no fear of you guys and your finances, okay? So yes, in contracts, there's going to be signing of more than one contract for Leo. But this offer and this Knight of Cups, for some of you it is from someone in the past. Leo, you are one of the signs that I do expect to hear engagements and weddings for you guys in 2020. And for some of you, it's both going to happen in 1 year. Coming along very, very quickly. But no worries in money, no worries in love. You're in a pretty wonderful spot there. Rounding up into your 8th house of 2020 is endings and wishes. Things that are going to close out. Well, one thing that's going to close out is your fear and worries are leaving. And it routes back to reflecting on that first house of self, that you're getting things emotionally under control, that you're more happy, you're more stable than what you were. It's like a healing energy is what I'm seeing has moved into this era of endings and wishes. So endings is fear and worries leaving. Endings is feeling that you're being attacked or feeling that you're surrounded by enemies. That is all ending for you guys. What is moving in is wishes are being granted. There will be more than one wish granted for Leo. And like I said, what I'm seeing here is a healing energy. And that healing energy is coming in both physically and emotionally. So I think that's going to be huge because like I said, for whatever reason, we are tying back to that self-healing that you've done in 2019 that will move forward in 2020. So Leo, here we have the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? This shows that the wishes coming true, the wishes being granted do appear to be in the financial sector. I've seen this throughout the year for Leo, from your money house to contracts and now into wishes, okay? So Queen of Cups, there's that emotional healing, that physical healing that I see going on. Shows it is making you more grounded and centered than what you have been. Six of Pentacles is working and gaining. Seven of Pentacles also working and gaining money in addition to the regular paycheck. Some of you are starting businesses. Some of you are selling items. Some of you, this could be an inheritance or settlements coming in. But whatever reason, Leo, you are coming in as financially fit for your year of 2020. Now, when you come in with that 2020 being fit, I think that a lot of that is pulling me back to that emotional healing. You know, money's not everything, but it does take that pressure off. And it just looks like financially, Leo, I can say the last 2 years have not been hitting exactly where you want to see it hit financially. 2020 is going to be a bit differently. So not a bad thing. Now, we're coming up into your 9th house. Now, your 9th house is all about your abilities. It's your strengths. It's what you're capable of. Okay. You are capable of standing still and counting your blessings, and that's going to be huge because you're going to have many, many blessings to count in 2020. You are adaptable. You're good with sudden changes. Not many people are. Sudden and quick changes you guys can roll with. Okay? But the warning here of something else you're good at. You're also good at foolish decisions. And when do those foolish decisions apply? When you're happy and giddy and lucky and things are going well, you stop thinking clearly. There's your warning. So let's take a look where your strengths are in 2020. Leo, bam, the Magician. Woohoo! Coupled with the energy of the Tower and the Sun. Wow. This is your abilities. This is your strengths for 2020. Okay? Just take a look at these cards, guys. I'm kind of speechless. I really don't know what to say here. Okay, going back to the foolish decision, there's the Tower. That's all hell breaking loose. That's confrontation. Like I said, be warned of the foolish decisions. But then we have the Magician. This is the highest card in the tarot. This is your yes answer. This is you get everything you want and desire. This is everything going good. Like I said, you're adaptable to sudden changes. You are counting your blessings. And then right beside it, there's the Fool. You know, there's the whole hell breaking loose. And then there's the sun that shines brightly. So, what can I say here? What do I want to say about this? The Jekyll and Hyde has appeared in your abilities. I mean, that's the best way I can put it for you. I mean, y'all are capable of many, many things. But I go back to credit it to the self-healing that you've done in 2019 that's rolling forward in 2020. You're slowly becoming the strong, independent person that you weren't in 2017 and 2018. And yeah, you have the ability to be Jekyll and Hyde, so be warned of this. I really hope y'all will refer back to this video sometime in the year and definitely comment me or let me know how the year progresses, because like I said, this is 2020. This is the whole year. So yeah, I don't think I've had one leave me as speechless as that has. So pretty funny. Alrighty, guys, coming up into the 10th house. We're in the 10th house of business. Business, work, career. This is where I'm picking up some negativity. This shows there's something lacking here. I'm not going to say unhappiness. I don't want to say it's negative. I just don't see the contentment I would like to see in your sign under work, career, business. Yes, your year of clarity. So, it's not a bad thing. It does show me that you're rethinking your options. So with seeing that, it tells me you're feeling that shift of just what I'm describing, that everything in life is pretty much perfect except for the area of work, career, and business. So rethinking your options could indicate that, Leo, you're looking at moving forward. You're looking at doing something different. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. Oh, we have the Hierophant. So big message here. Like I said, this is rethinking your options. Two of Cups shows a happy union. That Queen of Swords is you. This is you putting your foot down, you speaking up, which we went back to the communication chart, said that's a struggle for you. But this is you putting your foot down and being true to yourself. But then we have that Hierophant. And the Hierophant coming up into the house of business and work and career. This is the manifestation energy, okay? This is that whole, if you watch my videos, you know what I say, where thoughts go, energy flows. This is that visualization board. This is manifesting. This is saying, you know, everything in my life is spot on, except for I want something more fulfilling in my working career. I want something more fulfilling in a job. This is your ability to be able to manifest just that, whether it's at your current job or whether it's a new job finding you. You've got the manifestation power in that house of business. So just roll with that. Okay, 11th house. This is the house of dreams. Okay? Well, you remember I told you going back through your houses that you've got more than one wish being fulfilled? You have more than one blessing that you're going to count. Well, your house of dreams shows you're going to get what you want. Also shows, going back to the communication, that y'all are taking me seriously on that and you're really working on it. So part of that dream is to be able to express, be able to emote, be able to put emotion behind what you want to say. Like I said, this is a year, 2020, Leo. It's about you. It's about taking care of you. You are on a transformation of becoming an entirely different person than what you are right now, today, and watching this video. So, your house of dreams for Leo 2020. Leo, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the King of Cups. Good combination. Knight of Swords, this is your warning. That communication, that feeling empty inside, the feeling of less than. Scrap it, let it go, throw it out the window. Right here as you watch that video. No more feeling less than. No more of this, my opinion doesn't matter, or what I say will not make a difference. It will make a difference. Okay? Beside that, Knight of Pentacles, good business deal. That's coming in right after we saw that manifestation in work, career, and business. Okay? This is your mindset. This is your dreams. And then there it is. There is the King of Cups. Balance. Solid ground. Look at the concrete slab. Okay? All the crap you've been through around you, you're now on solid ground. Shows you're getting what you want. This, guys, as you watch this video, let that go. That's not you anymore. This was you, I'm going to say 16, 17, a little bit of 18, a little bit of 19, but it's not you in 2020. So, coming up into the 12th house. This is not what I call the house of problems. This is kind of the house of endings. This is the house of what I need, not what you need to know, because that's our last question. This is any warnings, I guess I could say, that I could hand to you. My warnings for you guys is letting go. And I say this, letting go leads you to victory, but letting go, y'all are a very sentimental sign. It can be very hard to let go. And for some of you, it could be something as simple as decluttering. But that's what I'm saying, is that that's where your struggle is going to be, is letting go. We have the Page of Pentacles. For whatever reason, I'm picking up a Capricorn energy here and letting go. I just want to throw that out there. We have the Five of Wands, and we have the King of Swords. So what we're looking at here, going back to, we are still manifesting that good business deal. It is following you along, trickling down. Five of Wands, this is why you fear letting go. You fear obstacles. You feel guilt. You feel if you're not letting something go, that it's going to hold you back. It is just the opposite. It compels, it moves you forward. It's more of you taking that authority, you taking that stand, you saying, I will control my thoughts and emotions. People, places, and things will not. Okay? So it's letting go. So we're going to wrap this up. We're looking at that all-important question that the whole reading is based on. What does Leo need to know for 2020? Okay, Leo, this is what you need to know for the year of 2020. The Fool, the Eight of Swords, and the Death card. Powerful, powerful message here. One, the warning of foolish decision. That's tied back into your abilities. You do have the abilities that when you get happy or go lucky, that you completely lose your train of thought or wise decisions. So what you need to know for 2020. Look at this card. Okay, if you don't look down, you're going to step off the cliff. So slow down in your decision-making process. I would be safe and feel confident in saying, Leo, when you go to make a decision, put thought behind it. So no quick decisions. And you don't need to make quick decisions, because one of your blessings I saw is that you can roll with sudden changes. Okay? Next to that, perfect description. Eight of Swords. This is what I call, look at the card. This is what I call the card of self-imposed restrictions. No one is holding Leo back but Leo. Remember that as you move throughout the year. No one is holding you back. The world is your oyster. This year is about you. I've seen it from the first house through the 12th. You're owning it. You're making it about you. Don't hold yourself back. Then we have the death card. And like I said, this does apply throughout your year of 2020. And we saw in the last house that one of the problems for you is letting go people, places, and things. Death card is not the death of like a person. I want to throw that out there. This is a death. This is the ending of a negative situation. This is the ending of emotional cycles, things like that. It's rebirth and new beginnings. But I know you have heard me say this before. When you're under that powerful energy of the death card, which you guys are throughout the year, it can be a bit emotional. Okay, as you wrap it, you're closing out one emotional cycle, you're commencing another one. This is you. This is you becoming that other person. If it's emotional for you guys, know this, it's okay. It is absolutely okay. It is part of your transformation. It is part of you owning your year, and you can do this. Okay? Good for you. So, guys, I think y'all got a great year ahead. Now, I do have those romance angels because, like I said, everyone, all important question is love. So, we're going to give you 3 of those angels for 2020 of what you need to know about your love life. And, like I said, do not hesitate to refer back to this video throughout your year. This is your year, 2020, all the houses. Okay? Woohoo! Okay. Leo, what you need to know about your love life. Now, when we got into your house of love and marriage and contracts, it looked really well. Matter of fact, I said for some of you, I look for engagements and weddings this year. Same thing, we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Usually when I pull this card, this is something that I really want to stress, but for Leo, I have a feeling you guys are more open-minded than what you've been in several years, so I don't find that being a problem. But this generally indicates that the love you're looking for either comes in someone that you're not expecting or comes in some place that you're not expecting. So be open-minded. Next, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Well, Lord help you. What do they say here in the South? Bless your heart. Whoever come up with the term soulmate, let me tell you something. This is not an easy relationship. Not an easy relationship. I have more clients. Jackie, when am I going to find my soulmate? Jackie, I want my soulmate. This is the hardest relationship you will ever be in, but it's going to be very powerful and very emotional, tying in with that death card. Then we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, now where do I get out of this in regards to your love life and in regards to your reading? Okay? No, you're not at all. Is to pay attention to the red flags. Well, out of your entire reading, where is the area that you're working on? Communication. Okay? So what you're keeping an open mind. You're bringing in your soulmate. But guys, you've got to express you. Your wants and desires are important here. If you want a relationship to work, soulmate or not, it's got to be equal. You've got to express. You've got to emote. Okay? So no cause for readings that you lost for someone because you couldn't tell them how that you felt. Okay? Remember that as you go through your year. All right, Leo, that's your year for 2020. I hope you enjoyed it. Please refer back to it. Don't forget, you can go back on the channel's playlist. I don't remember if it was under 2019 readings, December of 2018. But do take the time to go back and check out your reading for 19. I personally haven't done that for myself yet. I plan to. Weekly check-in is tonight at 7, so be sure to join me there. And coming up next, I'll be taking a little break, and we're coming back with Virgo. Y'all have a great day. Bye.